So guys, we're back with another video on the Extreme Kid. Wow. So I actually did pre-record a whole 8-minute video about Extreme, but basically I had to delete it due to the fact that this guy had responded in such a ridiculous way, okay? I was planning to make a video on that, but I'm gonna have to mix the two together, basically. Basically, he's responded, and, well, guys, let's see what he's done. The guy's got ads. Well, I honestly hope you're, happy with getting about, the equivalent of a nickel a day. So, yeah. I mean, you're not actually... There's only, like, one person in his comments as well. Some delusional cunt. But yeah, basically, he responded with a video called Verse 2. Got about 40 views. Obviously, because it's a diss track on me, so he gets all the views. Alright, so actually, let's listen to this. Apparently it's a diss track? I don't know.
Fake subs? You know I never use fake subs. Maybe if you watch my video, you would know. So do you think you're relevant, but really you're irrelevant? You infertile. When it comes to legacy, I'm better. Get ready to write your very last letter. Manifest good legacy. The street side is with a beat. We didn't need a key to unlock our future with a YT signature.
Take two. Are you that stupid? How unbelievably stupid can you get, alright? Why are you responding with the diss track? Out of all the things, I said to you I was not going to respond. Obviously because of how stupid you are. Why would you respond with a diss track with something this serious? You've just lost 2 valuable friends and you're responding with a diss track? You're not even dissing anyone else, you just want to diss me. Honestly, I couldn't care less, to be fair. I mean, you're just a fucking hypocrite. So, basically, he's responding with a diss track, for some reason, which I honestly do not get why he's doing it. It honestly makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why would you do a diss track? Relevancy? I mean, it's the only thing that gets you views, really, isn't it? So, that's the main reason I don't have to do a diss track on you, because I'm already relevant, okay? And I don't have to edit in some overused meme to know that that is ironic, okay? The fact that you're calling me irrelevant, even though, 1, I have more subscribers than you, 2, I get more views than you on normal videos, 3, I don't have to live stream everything to get views, okay? And feel relevant, or be relevant, because I know I'm relevant, and if I wanted, I could be, like, way more relevant than you, okay? I'm relevant than you just doing what I want, okay? But I could be way more relevant than you doing things that I don't want, okay? I could guarantee you, if I did universe mode every single fucking day, I would be like, what, 200, 300, 400 subscribers above you, but I don't, because, you know why? Because I want to do what I want with my YouTube channel, and yet, you don't do what you want with your YouTube channel, you do what is relevant, and yet somehow you're more relevant than me. Don't know how that works. So yeah, let's take the jacket off, because it's time. It is time to call this guy out for all of his sins. Alright, maybe I'm lying a bit, okay? If I did a diss track on you, with the state of your channel, well no, the state of you, basically, with the state that you are in mentally, basically dropping all your mates for a little bit of money, and I mean, you can take out the whole fake subs thing, okay? Because we already know that's true. If we took that point out, we'd still have a point not to call you a friend, because you've sold out. And it's, you sold out for like the equivalent of this little penny That's the equivalent of what you're probably going to be getting, like, every day. By the way, watch Extreme make at least 4, 5, 6, 7 videos a day just to get more money, okay? Just watch, okay? But basically, he probably won't do that now that I've mentioned it, but basically... So basically, I have a few points to get across on why this guy is an asshole, and always been an asshole, to be fair. A lot of people have been saying, oh my god, Extreme, you've changed, but honestly, the more I think about all the evidence that I have seen and heard from him in the past few months, makes me start to realise that this guy was always an asshole in the first place, and before me and Ryan found him, he was in obscurity. You were irrelevant before we found you, okay? So you can't go and call us irrelevant when you were the most, you were really irrelevant. Like, you got no views before me and Ryan came. The majority of your viewers around that time were from me and Ryan. So, kind of awkward when you call me irrelevant. But yeah, basically, a lot of you may have already seen the video that I did last night. This morning, actually. It was actually this morning. That's how fucking late it was. But yeah, around that time, Ryan had released a video, Extreme was doing a live stream. Ryan was releasing a video and I did a live reaction to that. No, well, not live, but like, basically, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I reacted to that. And, basically, the main point that Ryan put across was that Extreme had used us to get subs. And at the time, I was like, ooh, never put it like that. Because I was basically half asleep at that point. Now I'm, like, fully awake. Almost, I mean, I don't know. But, basically, the guy had used us to gain more subs. We basically made him relevant, basically. He immediately gained 40 subs in very quick fashion. We got him over 100 subscribers. Not too long after, you know, shit. Elijah sent me this. Ryan, if you diss Extreme Kid, I will get involved. Elijah. You fucking kidding me, bro? Elijah. Why? Why would you get involved, Elijah? Out of all the fucking people, why would you get involved? Like, I'm not even gonna mention this guy. It's not part of the fucking video.
Feel bad for you? Messaging me on YouTube saying I thought we were friends. You used me. You used Jordy.
And that's the main point of this video, is that you basically used us. But there is a next point that I'm going to get into that might just get under Extreme's skin. Right, Extreme. Let's talk about Megan, shall we? If you want to take a pop at me, that's fine, okay? I'm the one that did the original video on you. Ryan basically did nothing, and you were basically having a go at him even before he released that video. But yeah, you remember Megan, right? Those of you who have been on the channel and are fans of APB, the APB series that we used to do, don't worry, that will be returning soon, don't worry about that. You guys might remember Unthinkable Genie from a few months ago, alright? So, I'm about to show you, well, not show you, because, well, I am going to show you, but I'm going to show you some texts on Instagram between me and Genie, okay? I'm not going to, you know, it's Megan, alright? So, Megan and Extreme used to go out, they used to be together, although Extreme is not going to, he's not going to accept it, but there's too much evidence against this. So, Megan texted me on September the 15th, 6 o'clock. So this was the day before my birthday, basically. Jordy, please help. And I was like, what's up? And she's like, Extreme's being a dick. And I put, as usual, because as always, Extreme has always been a dick. And I will get into how he treated Ryan in a bit. So many accounts are trying to talk, and I think he's behind it. So basically, he was creating spam accounts to have a go at Megan. And I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. Block them all. And she's like, I can try, and have you seen his bio? And I'll have a look. So I had a look, and I realised that it said single. So I've put, says he's single. And she's like, ... he never texted me or anything. And I was like, some people do that. And she's like, I know, just strange, he always talks to me if he needs to. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with his head. And then now, I'm assuming they texted in the background, and she was like, ah, yay, found his balls. There you go. She says, I'm now single, just so you know. So I was like, oh, okay, good job. Kind of a weird sense of humour. And she was like, no, he broke up and called me a slut. And I'll reiterate on that in a minute. Oh wait, there was nothing after that. But basically, you basically just called her a slut for no reason. You never even knew that much about her. You went out because you were alone and she was another YouTuber. I'd be surprised if you actually knew what she looked like. But anyway, you basically used her for street cred. And which I think is absolutely fucking pathetic. And that's not how you treat a lady either. She was nice. I remember. I've never even heard her voice because she never had a mic. But she was nice, okay? We texted a lot. Me and her did. We played APB together a lot. Basically, I was nicer to her than you ever were. But that's not the point. Basically, you used her for street cred just to say that you had a girlfriend. And I would reiterate on that. And that's also the main reason why I wouldn't do a diss track on you in the first place. Because I would cheap shot you with that. Because I know too much about that. I know too much than I should know. I'll admit that. But you treated her like shit. And you basically, you call her a slut, but you're the one who's the manslag who went out with another person at the same time as going out with her. Which I think is absolutely fucking disgusting, mind you. So, back on more topic of the APB. A lot of drama happens around APB Reloaded when it comes to the Legacy Club / F5. Basically, you treated Ryan like shit. The first day you met him, you exploited his rage at the game, okay? I mean, you can say that me and Elijah did it, but we did it for entertainment and we ended up making up with him later on in the night. But you, Extreme, you took this to another level. You exploited his rage, kicked him out of the party, and when he tried to join back, you wouldn't let him join. And you'd say, oh, there's not enough space, even though there was like only 4 people in it. And you started saying yesterday, oh, I thought we were friends. Mate, you started saying you thought you were friends with him yesterday. But you never treated him like a friend, alright? You never treated him. And you never treated him like a mate. You always treated him like shit, kicked him out of groups, exploited his rage. And yes, I do have a very, very fucking good memory when you hurt my friends, okay? Mentally, alright? You kicked him out of the party, you exploited his rage, you basically tried to replace him with Golden Knight, or whatever his name was, on multiple occasions. Basically, I feel like I'm in a love triangle, I don't know. But basically, and another thing, you exploited his rage, yet you tried to copy everything he does in the greatest fashion possible. You say that your teasers were possibly the best things you made because they hyped things up. No, that's not cool because you basically did the exact same thing Ryan does with his universe mode teasers, except the part that your ones are shit and Ryan's have at least a bit of creativity in it. They're both pretty bad anyway, but like, what can you do with a mobile, okay? What can you do with a phone? But basically, you copied him, and Ryan's had creativity, yours didn't. You just had a few words. Oh, one more run. AJ Adams. Like, whoever gave a fuck? I never gave a fuck, honestly. But, that basically reflects on how many views you got as well. You didn't get any views until you started doing diss tracks on me, which is why I find it very, very fucking weird for you to call me irrelevant, even though you're basically, like I said in the last one, you're milking me for views. And if the roles were reversed, if I had the subscriber count of Ryan and Ryan had the subscriber count of mine, you'd be dissing Ryan. Why? Because it's more subscribers, and you're a bit salty over that. And like, I honestly don't care what you do after this. This is the last video I'm making on you. With Elijah, that's another story. If if you're planning to two-face on Azul Elijah for no reason, when it's none of your fucking business, then I will get involved in that. But Extreme, I'm basically done with you. Hopefully Ryan will be done with you, because honestly, if it wouldn't make much of a difference if we lost both of you, to be fair. Elijah, if you're going to be a dickhead and you're going to two-face and take sides with Extreme, then you do that. You could go do that. You could go take sides with Extreme, and we'll see you back here in about 3 months crying to us about how dickheaded Extreme is. Watch, okay? And I will fucking make a video on it and call him out on it as well if he does that. I have no problem with going back to square one with the WWE community that I've built up. I have no problem with doing that. If I did it before, I can do it again, okay? I am at the top of this community. I've discovered basically all of you, and I could, Extreme, you don't realise that I can replace you just like that, okay? I mean, with Ryan, it would be more difficult to replace because me and Ryan have been mates for, like, over a year. Like, at this point. It's, like, over a year and 2 months. But with you, Extreme, it would be easy to replace since you're such a fucking asshole. You treat everyone, like they're below you, okay? But no one's below you. If you're... You know, a wise girl once said, if, whoever is trying to drag you down is already below you, okay? So, whatever you do, me and Ryan are always going to come out on top, okay? We're going to come out on top. We're not going to give a shit. You can do what you want. You can sell out all you want. And we'll be the ones doing better in the long term. So, yeah, good luck with that. As for the diss tracks, just fucking stop. You can do as many as you want. Milk all the views you want. But in the end, you're a guy who didn't even care that much about YouTube. You disappeared for 6 months, okay? And you're saying, oh, I can't do a video. Mate, you could have done a video on like, your phone or anything. Like, you could have got anything just to do a video, to do like, a checkup with anyone, right? Unless you're in a bad state mentally, you should be able to address your fans, which is why a lot of them left you in the first place and you only had about 8 views on them. And most of those 8 views were from me and Ryan rewatching them, or just to go on the comments and reply to you or whatever. Like, you had so many subs, and yet you ditched them all for 6 months, and they all left you. And I do apologise for how long this video is, but I want this to be nice. I want this to be long, so people actually get an idea of how big-headed this guy is. The fact that I spent at least 20 minutes coming up with points, coming up with evidence to back up those points, to call him out, and all he could do is reply with a diss track? Like, what were you thinking? Like, were you honestly thinking that... Well, goodbye, Stan. Were you honestly thinking that you would be able to, like, get some closure out of this? Like, that's not how life works, okay? That ain't how life works. And, sooner or later, you're gonna realise that some people are not gonna take that shit from you, okay? Some people ain't gonna take that shit, okay? And you have to realise that you need to stop being big-headed. You need to stop being a retard. You need to stop being an asshole as well. All you can do is release these diss tracks, like... Honestly, it's pathetic, alright? It's honestly really pathetic, what you're doing. Like, I honestly can't believe I was ever mates with you in the first place, to be fair. Like, it's just bad. But yeah, basically, guys, I do apologise for making a video like this. I'm not usually the type to make videos like this. But when someone's an asshole... to my friends, I don't like that, and I'm gonna call you out on your shit. That's just what I'm like. It's gotten me in a load of trouble, but I don't care. As long as I get my say, when you're in the wrong, I'm gonna call you out for being in the wrong. So, you've gotta have a hard, long think about what you've done with your life, and sooner or later, you're gonna realise that, some people don't take your shit, okay? And no, don't think I'm going to reply with a diss track. And Elijah, stay out of this. Otherwise, I will get involved with you if you start on Ryan. Because honestly, the more I think about it, Elijah, you're just doing this to gain exposure, aren't you? You don't get that many views in the first place. So you're just going to do this to gain exposure, aren't you? You're gonna start on Ryan, who I'm assuming found you when you were nothing. Basically, you had barely any subs from when I checked. So don't throw your career away, man. I wouldn't. I wouldn't throw my career away. Why would you even think about throwing your career away? It's honestly a horrifying idea when Ryan basically made you. Ryan made you. Alright? Not made you. Ryan made your channel. Okay? Just like me and Ryan both made Extremes. Extreme was like, what, 50-something subs before we found him? And in less than a month, he was over 100. So he's got to think about that. In the end, Extreme, you ditched all your mates for money, and you're going to pay the price. Have fun with all your money. With all your nickel bills. Oh, ditching us for a couple of nickels or dimes or whatever you call them nowadays. But basically, yeah, good luck in your future endeavours. Honestly, we will not miss you. You've always been an asshole to all of us. And, yeah, hopefully Unthinkable Genie sees this video. I'm probably going to clickbait this. But yeah, I only clickbait the videos that I deem the most important. Like, if I was going to leave, I'd clickbait it. If, you know, this for another video. I'm just sidetracking at this point. But yeah, thanks to all of you who have supported me and Ryan's channels, Tim Drake especially. Don't think that your comments on Ryan's channel have been unnoticed. Honestly, I want to say thanks on behalf of me and Ryan. I think Ryan might have already said thank you by now, but I do want to say thanks for the support. That you're still here. There's a few other guys in Ryan's comments that have done it as well. There's a few guys in my comments who've done it as well. And I want to thank you guys so much for staying with us when a lot of people have already defected to the Extreme Squad. And we don't give a... Most of us don't give a crap. As we know who the OG Ryan Nation and Nobody Clubbers are, okay? We know. Alright? And, you know what? We're going to give back to you guys with a special series, alright? I don't... It's probably going to cause me more stress, but might be trying some universe mode. Now, it will not be live, of course, since shit don't work anymore. But basically, I might try and record, or I might just help Ryan with RWE a lot more than I used to. But anyway, we'll see, alright? Or we might just bring up... You know what, we might even just bring back APB Reloaded, alright? We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys, all of you, for your support, for staying with us. I want to thank you guys who don't care about the drama, because you guys are the real winners in all this. You guys are the ones who can go to sleep with a clean conscience, knowing that you're not part of this drama. And yeah, I want to say thank you to you guys for not getting involved. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, hit that like button as high as you possibly can. And if you agree with me, of course, hit that like button and comment. And I do appreciate every single one of you. Share this video around to everyone you know who is subscribed to both me, Ryan, and the Extreme Squad. And I'll see you on the next video. Mwah! Peace out. I'll see you soon.